everyone and welcome back to my channel.
I can't live without you.
This is going to be the first video of 2021, which feels very strange, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm excited for this year though, but I thought to start this off I would just show you everything that I have loved in 2020. I've got a few like physical bits and bobs to show you, but also just a few general things. I've got Maisie here because my mum and dad are clearing out the loft and she keeps getting in the way. I don't know if she'll stay, but she's being good for now. Obviously we had lockdown, so that meant I got to try out quite a few different brands that I never had before. But one thing that I did love and found was Bershka. And one of the things that I loved from there is this yellow top. So hard to show you with one hand. You probably saw me wear this probably in videos, and if not, definitely on my Instagram. I loved this top. This is, for reference, it's an extra small. They also did this in pink. I don't know if they still do it, but this style of top I think is so flattering. I love the sleeves, the button up and the v-neck. Really love this, and I wore this a ton. Also from Bershka, I ended up loving their jeans, their mum jeans. They fit me really nicely. I have them in an 8. I do need a belt with them, but they fit really nicely and they have quite a few different colours on them. I also got their shorts. So Bershka really did become a brand that I've discovered and I'm excited to try more of throughout the next year. Okay, the next thing that I've loved is actually what I'm wearing right now. This is a H&M sweatshirt. This is from the men's section, and I don't know if it's just this particular one because I have this also in yellow and grey and they're just not the same. This green, I don't know if it's the colour that I like or that it's worn in now, fits so just perfectly how I like a sweatshirt to fit. It's that perfect oversizedness. For reference, this is a men's medium and I just love the fit of it. It's loose, it's comfy, and I just throw this on all the time, and especially being in lockdown, it's something that I have worn all of the time because I can wear it at home, but also I've worn it out all the time and I think it's perfect. Next up is something that I bought about halfway through the year. Was it this year? Do you know what? I can't remember when I bought these, but I love them. They are the Reebok Classic. I can't remember whether they're like the C Club or just Reebok Classic, but they are these white ones, which I personally really love. I find them so comfortable. They've got a grey bottom and they're literally just white. I've got them in a size 5 and I've seen these more and more over the year. I kind of got these because I liked them, and then as the year's gone on I've seen this style more and more appear. I've seen the ones with like the kind of gum soles, the brown soles. I've also seen like bits with blue and red, but I have never seen any of these ones. And I love them, I really, really do. So if you can get your hands on just this style, I honestly love them and I would love to get more. I was so tempted in the sales and then I was like, no, you've got a white pair already, you don't need another one. Okay, so this is something that unfortunately you won't be able to buy now, but I got this when Primark opened. Was it springtime? It might have been springtime. And it is this gorgeous peach dress. I would call it my peaches dress because from far away it looks like it's got loads of peaches on. They're actually flowers. This is in a UK 6 and it's just got a very, very slight v-neck, but it doesn't go down very low. It's got these gorgeous like puffy sleeves. I can't quite remember what these are called. And then it's just got a tie that ties at the back just to kind of give it a bit more of a defined waist, and then it's just flowy. I love this style of dress I've discovered, and also just the style up top, like those sleeves I love. I think it's really flattering on me personally. I'm quite tall and they just sit at a really nice length and I think they're really flattering. So much wear out of this, love it so much. I'm so excited to get to wear this next summer as well. I bought this jumper from TK Maxx a little while ago now. Basically I've been looking for a black hoodie, just plain black, that I can just wear with everything, that's oversized and that doesn't, I don't know if you know what I mean by this, but some jumpers just kind of go straight down. They don't like cinch in at the bottom. I personally prefer a jumper that will cinch in at the bottom because I find it just is more comfortable for me. And I found this in TK Maxx and it's by a brand called Blood Brother. Never heard it before. It was from the men's section. I just saw it when I was looking with my dad and I was like, oh my god, this is perfect. And it's in a size large, so it is quite big. It's oversized, which I love, and I paid £25 for this, and then I googled it and it's worth about 100 and something. If you do have a TK Maxx near you, I would suggest you take a look. But yeah, it's literally just a plain black hoodie, but it fits me so well. I've had so many over the years that I've just thrown away because they just haven't been what I wanted them, so I just haven't worn them. But this is one that I've worn so much. I love it. I love the hood, I love the sleeves, and I just love the size of it, how oversized it is, but not so oversized that it looks ridiculous. So yeah, really love that jumper, and I've worn it so much, especially since I've been at home so much. So another brand that I've come to discover this year is Beau, and if you guys watching this will probably know that I have actually done 2 videos with Beau where they've sent me their selection of bikinis and like accessories and stuff, which I'm so grateful for. I hadn't really heard of Beau before. I'd seen them around, but like I didn't really know the brand, and they just have some really stunning pieces, and obviously since I've worked with them I've kept up following with them, and I really just love what they do. And one of the styles that I particularly like is the Billy. So I've got the tops here to show you. So the first one that I actually got when I first worked with them was this neon green, and I remember opening it and thinking, I'm never gonna wear that. This is one of my most worn bikinis this year. I wore this in Greece a couple times. Where are you going? I also wore it in the UK at Hunstanton Beach, and I love it. I find this particular style so flattering because it's a tie neck and tie back, and I don't know what about it, but it's so flattering. And again, for size reference, I have this in a small. I get all of my bikinis from them in a small. And then the second time I worked with them, they also sent me another Billy set, and this is just beautiful. I haven't had the chance to wear it yet because it was sent in their autumn winter collection, but it is this gorgeous like white eyelet print, and it is just so pretty, so me. And again, as I said, I just love this style, so I'm so ready to wear this abroad next year because I'm in need of another holiday. I've just got a few makeup and skincare bits to show you. I don't have much. I've discovered a few new brands this year, but I want to do a whole new video on that because I feel like I've learnt a lot about like makeup and brands, cruelty-free, all of that. I've got just a few things here to show you that I have discovered this year and really love. So the makeup and stuff that I've been buying has been cruelty-free. So the first brand is The Ordinary. This I actually only got a few weeks ago, but I love it. I think it's made such a huge difference. This is the niacinamide 10%. Hey darling, come here. The niacinamide 10% and zinc 1%. I have been using this daily, morning and evening, and I've noticed such a huge effect on my face. It's really helped to minimise like the bumps and the redness. My mum and dad are literally throwing stuff down the ladder, and she's gonna get hit, so I'm gonna hold her. But the niacinamide and zinc, as I said, I think I've noticed a really huge difference in, basically I came off of my skin tablets and that kind of broke me out, and I've had quite a lot of red and gross spots on my chin and like my forehead, and I think it's really made a difference in minimising how red they are. And also it's helped at really bringing the blackheads to the surface. I don't know if that's what it does, meant to do, but that's what it's done to me. And it's meant that I've been able to kind of get a hold of them really quickly and clear them. So as I said, I've only been using them for, I'd probably say about a month now, but I have really been loving it. So such a great purchase. The next thing from The Ordinary that I've been loving, it's not something for you to eat, is the the high coverage foundation formula, and I've got this in the shade 1.1N, and I really love this. It's such a small bottle, but it's lasted me such a long time. Maisie thinks it's a treat. Sorry if you can hear stuff being thrown. Really love this. I've used it quite a lot. I've actually got it on today. I think it's a really good foundation. I did do my makeup hours ago, so let's not judge the way I'm looking right now. But yeah, really enjoyed that foundation. It's very light, but it's buildable. So I really like it because you don't have to like, you can cake it on if you want to, but it's not a super high coverage foundation, so it doesn't look crazy like layered on my face, which I really like. May, you've got to stay. You've got to stay, my darling, because you're going to get hurt. The next thing that I've discovered is this. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Starry Eyes to Hypnotise palette. I got this when my nan was moving out. She was clearing away a ton of stuff and she had this palette. Practically it didn't look like it had ever been used, I'm not gonna lie, and I love this. I'm just gonna open it up to show you. It's beautiful. So my favourite shades are from the Happy Glow section and the Love Glow section. They're the two that I've used the most. The Love Glow section I actually used for these makeup looks here, which really love, and the Happy Glow I've just used in general. They're just really usable colours, things that I love. I personally love this palette because of how small it is. It's really skinny, it's very thin, and it's just so easy to take around with you. And that's what I hate about some palettes. Like, I love my Morphe colours, but the palette's just so huge, you can't take it anywhere. So this is a really great palette. The downside is it is very expensive, but I think it is definitely worth it. I have got so much use out of this, and it's made me love Charlotte Tilbury products. I'd never used them before, and since then I've gone on and bought a foundation and a powder. I highly, highly recommend you taking a look at their palettes, but this one in particular is beautiful. And the next makeup product that I have discovered is the Barry M That's How I Roll in black waterproof. I was trying to find a good drugstore waterproof mascara that was cruelty free, and this is pretty much one of the only one. What was that? Oh, they're up there. The loft is right above me, so it's creepy. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. So yeah, this was one of the only like good ones that I could find, and I'd never really tried Barry M makeup before, any of their nail polishes. It's one that you do have to build a lot because it's not like a super volumizing one. Yeah! I personally prefer a mascara that you can build rather than one that's very like boom straight away, unless I'm doing like a very big bold makeup look. But for the like general daily use, I don't need something that's super crazy bold. I just want something that's going to make my lashes look fluttery and just a little bit bolder than they are. So I've really enjoyed using this. It's a plastic applicator and it's got quite small bristles, but I feel like they're quite close together, so you do really like get a hold of each lash. And then it's got tiny ones on the bottom, which I love for my bottom lashes. So it's just a really versatile mascara that I love to use. Okay, right, so now we're kind of on to the really random bits. I've written them all down so I don't forget anything. First things first is 1 Second Every Day. I have loved this app. I've actually been using it since my 17th birthday. Something that I do every day. And sometimes I cheat a little bit. If I've done nothing 3 days in a row, I might get something from another day that looked a bit more interesting. If I've done lots and I've got loads of photos from one day, I want to keep them and like spread them out just so that I can then have the memories of it. But I've really enjoyed doing that this year. And there will be a 1 Second Every Day video up, probably tomorrow, just as like a little extra of my 2020 year. But yeah, really I've loved using that, and I'm excited to see how 2021 goes with my 1 Second Every Day. The next thing is another brand, and it is Dances. This is quite a niche subject, but Dances does dancewear. Dances is a dancewear brand, and they are actually quite environmentally friendly. Some of your purchase with certain products goes towards helping ocean cleanup, and a lot of their products are also made from like just thrown away fishing nets, which I think is such a great idea, and I really enjoyed that. And actually I only discovered that a couple days ago, but they are quite expensive as leotards go. This is one of them that I have. This one is velvet on the top. Oh, I love how you can't even see that. But it's velvet on the top, and it's got basically all of them in this style. Have a little tie bit so you can adjust how ruched you want it to be, depending on like how big a chest you've got. This one is just one of the kind of normal leg lines, which is really nice. But I also have now 3 other Dances leotards. So I have this one here, which I wore in this video, which is one of my favourites, and it was the first one I had from there, which is beautiful. And it has a really lovely leg line that cuts kind of at a right angle, which is so flattering on your leg. It's really high legged then, and I think it looks so flattering, especially in ballet. And then I also have that same leotard, same as this one, in plain black and a plain purple, which I got for Christmas. So yeah, really love those leotards. They are just, I don't know, I just really like wearing them. I think they're very comfortable, and again with the others, I love that leg line. Another brand that I have loved this year is Estrid. So I heard about these earlier on in the year, just through Instagram, how probably most people did, and then they kindly gifted me just their like standard starter kit set, which I fell in love with, really enjoyed, and actually bought a couple more products myself and then paid for the subscription. And then I got an email a few weeks later and they wanted to partner up on a video with me, which was so exciting and honestly such a dream. So I will leave that video linked in the cards. I don't know if the cards are up here or up here, it flips I think. I think the cards are up here. I will leave a link to that because I really enjoyed filming it and I really enjoyed working with them. Just love the brand and the product itself. I've just loved the razor. That's kind of the highlight of all of the products they do. I think the razor is the best thing, but I have really loved the oil as well, which I've been using when I shave my legs. Yeah, if you haven't tried the Estrid razor, I would highly recommend you do, and if you're kind of unsure, I did a whole review video, all honest about everything, so go check that out if you are unsure. This one is so random, and it was actually only discovered Christmas, but for any of you who can't eat dairy, are vegan, this is also gluten-free, it is the Galaxy Smooth Orange Vegan Chocolate. Crazy. This is a fully like uneaten one. I've really struggled with finding dairy-free chocolate that I like because a lot of them taste very dark and I hate dark chocolate. And one of my friends actually messaged me about this and said, have you tried it? And I was like, no. And I put it on my Christmas list and I got it. It is amazing. It tastes so like Terry's chocolate orange but with a hazelnut kind of undertone. Really, really highly recommend this because, as I said, I don't like a lot of other chocolate and this is something that I've really enjoyed eating, and I feel like it's kind of hard to get a hold of. You kind of have to get it on your online food shop. You can get it from Boots, or you can get it in a 20-pack from Amazon, which I might have to do at some point because I love it and it's just so amazing, and it doesn't obviously mess my stomach up because it's dairy free. Highly recommend. And they do other flavours as well. I can't quite remember what ones they do, but definitely need to try them because I think I'll love them. And the final thing that I wanted to tell you that I've been loving is baking. This is something that I've loved for just a long time anyway, but being at home all of this time has meant I've done a lot of baking. Mostly cupcakes. Cupcakes are my favourite thing to bake. I have done a lot of cupcakes and cakes, and I feel like I improved on my general decorating skills, but also I feel like my actual cakes have started to taste better, especially as halfway through the year, I think it was in August, it was beginning of August, end of July, I think it was end of July actually, I found out I was dairy free. So I have had to learn how to do good icing that's dairy free, which now I actually prefer. And yeah, it's been trial and error with the icing especially, but I have just really enjoyed it. I will have inserted some of the photos of the bakes I've done, and I'm excited to do more of that this year, and I got a few new baking bits for Christmas which I would really like to try out, so very excited for that. Actually, the last thing I did want to talk about is my necklace. I got this Tiffany necklace for Christmas. You can't see it from here, but I have loved this. I don't like wearing it all the time because I'm scared I'll forget and wear it in the shower and then ruin it. So, but yeah, when I remember to wear it, I literally love it, and I wear it all the time. Especially if I've got like a V-neck top, I remember to wear it because I'm like, oh, that looks a bit bare, pop my necklace on. Really love it. So grateful that I got it for my birthday because it's just amazing. But I think I'm gonna end this video here. I didn't want to do it super long, but if any of you guys are looking for new things to try next year, then I would just recommend everything that I have spoken about. If you're going to be stuck in the house a bit more, which we probably are, do some baking, take up some dancing. And yeah, try some new makeup products, clothing brands, whatever you feel like. But I just thought I would share the things I have been loving because I think it's nice to look back on what it was. I was just thinking, I was like, what did I get this year? And then I was like, oh my god, I got so much this year. And this is what I've enjoyed the most and loved. Yeah, I don't know. I hope you enjoyed this video. And as I said, I think I'll see you tomorrow with a 1 second every day. But yeah, I'll see you all soon. Bye!